Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Damian Danu, and welcome back to Ace Attorney. Now, where we left off, I believe Phoenix was actually in custody. Yeah, we just got taken in by Mr. Red White. So, I guess to see what happens next, we just continue on. Alright. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look.
What the? Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Oh? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. So we just know him now? Alright.
Phoenix.
Well, court will be starting soon.
But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. I swear to God, yesterday, it was very clear that we did not know Edgeworth. But I guess we ball. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I feel like that's not the same voice. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of this event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness from the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went way too smoothly. Didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. It's like the system's corrupt. Capitalism's ruining our economy. If anyone's gonna raise an objection, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against me, Miss Maya Fey? Oh my God, again? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apology to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. I'm bowing. Great. He's a show-off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my My locution's confused. I actually didn't know that one. There we go. Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel on the night of the murder. Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world when I'm the last man standing. I'm shimmering! I hope you have made I hope you have made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Jesus! Whoa.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Why are you on the bench now? Let's see! It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly... perusifying? Alright. That's reading, to you. Some papers by the window! And then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. Should probably turn it on the mic a little bit. Yeah, there we go. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. God, this guy's a dick. Witness account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect. You know that. No. God, I biffed that line. Alright. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. And it happened soon after the room service arrived. That is what Miss May said. As well. True. The bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer! Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly persevering and reading to you some papers by the window. I was gonna press everything, you know? By window, you mean the one directly across from Fanco Law offices? Correct! That is the only window you see! And you were there reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Yeah, we'll press him on that too, why not? A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Those voices are pretty close. I gotta go more transatlantic with Mr. White, I think. Surprised! I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? That's it? That's the entire line? Alright. press me in on this one. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud on my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Shimmering! Counting both eyes, 40! 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? I think I know that word. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. This woman is the Fae. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know! After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? I'm shimmering. As you know, I am absolutely sure. You should know this, Edgeworth. I'm paying you. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. Impaction? Do I mean just impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. Second thought, perhaps I better leave the whole thing. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too? I wonder. Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Alright, so there's gotta be something. What do I got for evidence? Wiretap. Oh! I see. I can... Across the way, that's when I saw him. Needless to say, that man was going to be the Mr. Lawyer. I called him... Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Here we go. Objection! Objection! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh? It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I find that odd. Huh? Very strange! I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yeah, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, do I have to... Oh. Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Objection! It's hard to hear a voice in the low tone. Postulations of the defense are a distortion of truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ah! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. You, Mr. Your Honor. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow! Keep going British with it. It's very... I'm trying to go transatlantic, it's just not working out. That is what Miss May saw! You see? You hit her twice! Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I don't like you. That does seem to make sense. Just in volume once more. Figure if I make it quieter, then it'll just be easy to hear me. I won't peak as much, maybe. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yeah, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Let's ask the man some questions. Hold it! What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain! You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Is that a mistranslation? Am I crazy here? I can't... I'm not taking crazy pills, right? I don't think. Alright. Hey, buddy. You're an American, too. This is American. Don't catch you slipping up. You assaulted that girl! She first ran to the left. Hold it. What do you mean, first? First is what happens before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then... And then you hit her, savagely, that's what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Okay, I'm not gonna press that. You chased her and delivered the final blow. This is just gonna be... Stop saying it was me. Shimmer! But it was you! Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Did I do nothing, right? Nothing. May I continue? This is what Miss May saw! You see, you hit her twice! So were you watching both times? I suppose I was! And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner!
What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. We'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
As was mine. You assaulted the girl. She pushed her to the left when you hit her. The last of her strikes you to the right. It's gotta be... Oh no! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Where's the autopsy? Oh, balls. Alright. That's a shame. I gotta do this all over again. Chased her and delivered the final blow! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Ah! What do you have to say to that? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah! We want justice! Don't let him get away!
I don't know why those are the voice I went with, but very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, Mr. White. Mr. White? Okay. I put a pizza on the roof, and then... the two accounts. Alright. Well... See, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Maya run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged! And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap! Thwap indeed. Bring a bucket and a mop for this thwop. Very well, you may continue. Or begin the cross-examination. I do so many cross-examinations, I forget. Mr. Your Honor! My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Two accounts, alright. There's something at the beginning of this that... well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Oh, right. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that fallen over the seat.
Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah. That is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise the testimony.
Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Ooh, hoo-hoo. The fuck was that? Hi. Floor plan. Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Aye, correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as the glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I am the one who knocks. And Mr. White. Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Your Honor, you missed me.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What?
Fuck, I forgot about that. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Bluecorn. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do with you, Your Honor?
The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! Yes, you are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yeah, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the offices well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Oh god. Another testimony from this prick? Leave it to me! This voice is getting a bit old! I feel faint.
The wiretap.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound?
Shiny! Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
I'm just gonna press him on whatever.
It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Yeah, right. I'd entered the Fay & Co. law offices.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course! I had done so to place the wiretap! That is when I saw this glass light stand. Of course, it's when I...
Hold it!
Why did you tap me his phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case you're on. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's when I saw this glass light stand.
Hold it!
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Ah, ah, ah! Such a putacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, stop for me to press him on.
Well, maybe he's right. I don't know if I can bluff something out of him.
Huh. Victim dodged attacker ran out of the raid.
Objection!
Witness' statement clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Balls.
I must be on the wrong track.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I'd entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I'd done so to place the wiretap. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. Just can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Nah. Yes, Your Honor.
Disembodied voice! Phoenix! Huh? Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Oh, is it Larry? What? What? No! The ghost? I feel like having ghosts in a game about murder trials kind of kills a lot of the fun, you know? I don't know. We've all. Mia. Never give up, Phoenix. What? Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What the fuck? What? Oh, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to treat an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Whoa! What the fuck? Here. Your tits are out. Maya? Do you know that Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but also Mia. Together we are Maya. I just want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh. But you don't have much time, Phoenix. Now, listen. You've already won. What? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. Right, White, Jesus. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. I was kind of wondering what was on the front of this for a while. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Whoa, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Whoa! September 4th. First day of senior year. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! What did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September. The week before the murder! I keep going Tim Curry with him. It's just not that voice that I want. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go! I was thinking the court was about to reconvene. Or I think the court's about to reconvene. I don't know. I'm dead, so my brain doesn't function great. I don't have it anymore. I'm free! Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. I'd hope you know I'm innocent. I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but you're kind of the one that died. Receipt for a blast. Alright. Well, that's convenient. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Courtroom number 1. You're telling me that this entire time Phoenix never turned over the receipt? I'm gonna say this like, I'm a jackass. That's the issue. Yeah. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... You were right, Mr. Wright. Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. Fine now. And let's stop where we left off. I thought it was gonna be Larry, honestly. you. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, just give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth noticed, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
You fool!
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
Bah! You're grasping. I don't know why that was the laugh. That's his laugh now.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
Other side?
Your Honor, what'd you tell the court what's written on the other side of that receipt? Well, last light stand. And the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the famed Cola offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Whoa. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. I don't know why that's all. Oh, I see. This is him. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Trial of who? This trial just changed people like 3 times.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I'm gonna wait on this one. Oh, wait, I forgot this Edgeworth.
I'm bowing. There is a certain thread of logic to the defense claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
What?
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This is gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Yeah, let's check. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to a trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied. Go fuck yourself.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if this. I can't have this now. Edward is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me at all. Shimmer! Your Honor! May I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Oh, Mia. The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix. Read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Yeah. Would you not be? I'd be. I'm gonna skip that line, because, yeah, obviously. I have something I'd like to read to the court.
Take that!
It'd be great if I just read the wrong thing. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop, desist, and halt you! Please, stop, make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White? Admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
Blackmail? Alright. I confess. I did it. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
I see. No reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. I see ghosts as well. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. Not guilty. Confetti recording, doesn't say. That is all. This court is adjourned. Excuse me. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here's running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia! Alright, I guess it's just at 9:02 p.m. Phoenix is late. Or he's been waiting here. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
Disembodied voice, you came!
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia! Wah ha 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 ha, you should see your face. Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya? What?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like? You were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
care of. Huh?
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help the new Right and Co law offices, right? Who better than me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, hold on a sec. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said it's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means?
We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in cooler offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching, constantly. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, jackass. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street.
Come on. That phone knows her.
Come on. Time's a wasting.
Alright. Wait up. Alright. So that's the end of that one. Turnabout Samurai. New episode's been added. Alright, well, I think this is a good place to end this video. As I've said previously, I plan on uploading a new video every single day. And yeah, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday on Twitch. This has been a very fun playthrough so far, and I'm excited to do more of it. I hope you guys enjoy sticking around for it.